Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 37, I'm pretty sure, of Super Sim Sports Encore podcast. This tonight will be a watch party between the 4 seed Los Angeles Rams and the 5 seed Minnesota Vikings in Glendale, Arizona at State Farm Arena. It would be at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California, but with the with all the wildfires and stuff that is happening in Los Angeles, they moved it to it now being played in Arizona at the Arizona Cardinals um, uh, State Farm Arena, home of the Arizona Cardinals. So 14 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the countdown to Monday Night Football between the Rams and the Vikings here in the final game of not only in the wildcard round for the NFC, but also in general for the NFL playoffs. Daddy says Dad's in the house. Shout out to Daddy. He's in the house. He's in the chat. And here we go. So winner of this game will take on the 2 seed Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia next week. Next weekend. So this coming weekend. So I'm really excited to get the divisional round underway. We got 13 minutes to go. 13 minutes to go until the start of this Monday Night Football game between the Rams and the Vikings. And let me text my audience that I'm live. Alright, here we go. 12 minutes and 5 seconds until kickoff between the 4 seed Rams and the 5 seed Vikings. Alright, let's get this live stream started by talking about some MLB news. So, it was reported. Oh, this is interesting. Apparently, the Seattle Mariners. I'm just now learning about this as well. Apparently, the Seattle Mariners have added infield depth. They have agreed on a 1-year deal with infielder Donovan Solano. His primary position is third base. He's 37 years old. It's at per Daniel Kramer of MLB.com. Seattle, at long last, the Mariners have signed a major league free agent. The club announced on Monday that it had agreed to a 1-year deal with veteran infielder Donovan Solano, who will earn $3.5 million in salary with the chance to earn an additional $1 million in performance bonuses, according to a source. In a corresponding move, left-hander Austin Kitchen was designated for assignment to clear Solano a spot on a spot for the 40-man roster, which was at capacity. Entering his age 37 season, Solano possesses the defensive versatility to move around the infield, voids that the Mariners have long been looking to fill. Specifically, the right-handed hitter will be in the mix at first, second, and third base, with the chance to contribute at designated hitter. So that's interesting. But the main topic I wanted to get onto was Roki Sasaki. That's right, the Japanese phenom pitcher Roki Sasaki narrows his list down to a trio of teams with decision coming soon. That means 3. This was per Thomas Harrigan of MLB.com. With the Roki Sasaki sweepstakes in the home stretch, it appears the Japanese phenom has narrowed down his choices. According to a report from MLB Network insider John Heyman, the 3 teams are the Los Angeles Dodgers, the San Diego Padres, and the Toronto Blue Jays are the three finalists for to sign Roki Sasaki. Sasaki began informing teams that were out of the running on Monday. The Yankees were among those clubs, a source told MLB.com's Mark Feinsand, as also were the New York Mets, per reports. So were the Giants, according to Giants general manager Zach Manation. The Rangers are out as well, too. Sources told MLB.com's Kennedy Laundry, as also are the Chicago Cubs, per reports. The 8 aforementioned clubs make up the list of teams known to have met in person with Sasaki, who was posted by the Chiba Latte Marines of Nippon of Nippon Professional Baseball on December 9th. And yeah. But I saw another article here. Yeah, right here. Saying Roki Sasaki has reportedly met with the San Diego Padres in San Diego. This was per AJ Casabell of MLB.com. San Diego, with his window for a decision fast approaching, Roki Sasaki reportedly met with the Padres over the weekend as he continues to narrow his list of suitors. The highly coveted Japanese right-hander had an in-person meeting with the club in San Diego, according to a report from The Athletic. The team did not confirm the meeting, though. But yeah. Last but not least, that we need to talk about. Oh, they're doing a little concert before the game starts. Dodgers and Angels join in the 12-team effort after devastating wildfires in Los Angeles. Per Sona Chin of MLB.com, with the greater Los Angeles area reeling up from a devastating string of wildfires, the Dodgers and Angels were among the 12 LA professional sports organizations that collectively pledged more than $8 million in donations to support disaster relief on Monday. The donations will benefit organizations including the American Red Cross, Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation, California Fire Foundation, Eden Canyon Fire Relief and Recovery Fund, with a World Central Kitchen, California Community Foundation Wildfire Recovery Fund, Team Team Rubicon, and various local animal rescue organizations. In addition to financial contributions, the LA teams are partnering with Fanatics to distribute more than $3 million worth of merchandise of those who have been affected by the fires. There are also 3 upcoming events where goods such as personal hygiene kits, school supplies, sneakers, and more will be distributed to victims of the wildfires. This was posted by the Dodgers themselves on X for LA. It's really nice that they're doing that. Alright. We got 2 people in the live stream now. And with that being said, let's read off some college men's basketball scores. With 13 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the second quarter. Oh my gosh. In the second half in the game, the UCLA Bruins lead the Rutgers Scarlet Knights lead the UCLA Bruins 48-44. 11:11 to go in the game. The Maryland Terrapins lead the Minnesota Golden Golfers, I think. Yeah, Golden Golfers. Uh, by a score of 53-48. With 13:17 to go in the game, it's 45-43 Prairie View A&M over Arkansas Pine Bluff. At halftime, it's 36-33 Notre Dame over Boston College. At halftime, it's 28-27 Mississippi Valley State ahead of Texas Southern 28-27 at halftime. At halftime, the American University leads Loyola Maryland 39-19. At halftime, the Alcorn State leads Alabama State 32-30. Wofford leads Furman 40-20 at halftime. Southern leads Bethune-Cookman 26-14, 7:14 to go in the first half. 15-10 East Texas A&M over UT Rio Grande Valley, 8:53 to go in the first half. 18-13 Nichols over Incarnate Word, 8:37 to go in the first half. 7:17 to go in the first half. 18-15 Southeast Louisiana over Stephen F. Austin. Norfolk State over Morgan State, 4-2. 18-24 to go in the first half. 9:32 to go in the first half. Still scoreless between Maryland, Eastern Shore, and South Carolina State now leads Maryland Eastern Shore 2-0 now. 19-18 to go in the first half. They're just now getting started. 7 p.m. on ESPN Plus, the Delaware State takes on North Carolina Central. 7 p.m. ESPN Plus, Coppin State against Howard. 7 p.m. Alabama A&M against Jackson State. 7 p.m. ESPN Plus. If I don't say the channel, that means it's not showing the channel. At 7 p.m. on ESPN Plus, the Northwestern State takes on Texas A&M Corpus Christi. 7 p.m. ESPN Plus, New Orleans against Lamar. ESPN Plus at 7 p.m. McNeese against Houston Christian. 7:30 p.m. Florida A&M against Grambling. And 8 p.m. CBS Sports Network Campbell against Elon. Tomorrow, Tuesday, January 14th, at 6 p.m. on the SEC Network, 15-ranked Mississippi State Bulldogs take on the one-ranked Auburn Tigers. At 6 p.m. on ESPNU, the 21-ranked Ole Miss Rebels take on the 4-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. At 6 p.m. on CBS Sports Network, 7-ranked Marquette Golden Eagles take on the DePaul Blue Demons. At 6 p.m. on ESPN2, the 11-ranked Texas A&M Aggies take on the 8-ranked Kentucky Wildcats. At 6 p.m. on Peacock, the 19-ranked Illinois Fighting Illini take on the Indiana Hoosiers. At 8 p.m. on ESPN, the Miami Hurricanes take on the 3-ranked Duke Blue Devils. On ESPNU at 8 p.m., the Missouri Tigers take on the 5-ranked Florida Gators. At 8 p.m. on Peacock, the Ohio State Buckeyes take on the 24-ranked Wisconsin Badgers. At 10 o'clock p.m. on ESPN, the 25-ranked Baylor Bears take on the Arizona Wildcats. And that's all we're going to read for right now. And one reason that Baylor is now ranked 25, well, the rankings came out today. The new rankings came out today, and let's go over it. So, at number 1, we got Auburn. Number 2, Iowa State. Number 3, Duke. Number 4, Alabama. Number 5, Florida. Number 6, Tennessee. 7, Marquette. 8, Kentucky. 9, Kansas. 10, Houston. 11, Texas A&M, Michigan State at 12, Oregon at 13, UConn at 14, Mississippi State at 15, Gonzaga at 16, Purdue at 17, Memphis at 18, Illinois 19, Michigan 20, Ole Miss 21, Utah State 22, Georgia 23, Wisconsin 24, and my Baylor Bears at 25. Let's take a look at the conference. Let's take a look at the standings for all the conferences. All right, so in the A-Sun, we got Queens, America East, Bryant, American Athletic Conference, Memphis, Atlantic 10, St. Louis, Atlantic Coast Conference, Duke, Big 12, Iowa State, Big East, Marquette, Big Sky, Northern Colorado, Big South, High Point, Big 10, Michigan State, Big West, UC Irvine, Coastal Athletic Association, William and Mary, Conference USA, New Mexico, Horizon League, Cleveland State, Ivy League, Princeton, Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, Marist, Mid-American Conference, Miami, Ohio, Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, Norfolk State, Missouri Valley Conference at Bradley, Mountain West Conference at Utah State, Northeast Conference at Long Island, Ohio Valley, Morehead State, Patriot League, Colgate, Southeastern Conference, Auburn, Southern Conference, Samford, Southland Conference, McNeese, Southwestern Athletic Conference, Southern, Submit League, St. Thomas, and yes, Oral Roberts is in 7th this time. They're in 7th. In the Sun Belt, we got Old Dominion. In the West Coast Conference, we got St. Mary's. And in the Western Athletic Conference, we got Utah Valley. Let's close that tab. Mom's home. Shout out to Mom in the chat. We've now been live for 19 and a half minutes now. And we're just about to kick off the final wildcard game of the NFL wildcard round between Matthew Stafford and the 4-seed Los Angeles Rams and the 5-seed Minnesota Vikings and Sam Darnold. This is Sam Darnold's first career playoff game. And it's here in Arizona against the Rams. The winner will play in Philadelphia next week, this coming next weekend, with a date in the divisional round with the Philadelphia Eagles. So my plan is so I was thinking earlier tonight, actually before I got on here, I was in there thinking how tomorrow at 10 p.m. tomorrow night, the Baylor Bears play the Arizona Wildcats. 25 ranked Baylor Bears, 25 ranked Baylor Bears take on the Arizona Wildcats. I will not be live for that game. Why? Well, because it's so freaking darn late. Alright? I'm not going to be live for that game just because it's going to be so freaking late. I know everybody needs sleep, and so I'm not going to bother going live tomorrow night. But what I am going to do, just so you guys have something to watch tomorrow, since I won't be live tomorrow night, I'll be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Alright, at 4 p.m. I'll be live tomorrow. And I'll be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. for probably about 30 minutes. 30 to about 30 to 35, maybe 40 minutes. Just talking with you guys, breaking down some MLB stuff, some basketball stuff, all that good stuff. So that way you guys have something to watch tomorrow, since I will not be live tomorrow night. But I will be back live doing 2 watch parties, not tomorrow, but Wednesday. I'll be live again Wednesday doing 2 watch parties at 6 p.m. I got the 9 ranked Kansas Jayhawks taking on the 2 ranked Iowa State Cyclones. And at 7 p.m., I got the 10 ranked Houston Cougars taking on the West Virginia Mountaineers. So yeah, Kansas in Iowa State, Houston at Houston. So yeah, I will not be doing a watch. I'll be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. So that way you guys have some entertainment for tomorrow, since I won't be live tomorrow night. But I'll be live again on Wednesday. I'll be live again Wednesday night at 6 and 7 p.m. for 2 watch parties between the Houston and between Houston, West Virginia, and Iowa State and Kansas, and that'll be a lot of fun. But in the meantime, we got this game here to watch between the 4-seed Los Angeles Rams and the 5-seed Minnesota Vikings here in the final game. Here in the final game of the NFC wildcard round and in the NFL wildcard round. Winner will play in Philadelphia next weekend against the Eagles with a date in the divisional round. Also, after tonight, the divisional round will be set. It'll be the Chiefs. It'll be in the AFC. The Chiefs play the Texans. The Buffalo Bills play the Baltimore Ravens. In the NFC, the Washington Commanders take on the Detroit Lions. And then the winner of this game, either the Rams or Vikings, will take on the Philadelphia Eagles. So yeah. Looks like they're about to do the national anthem. They're right now doing a moment of silence for the um, thinking of the people in California. But yeah. But yeah. So looks like someone named Rachel Platten is singing the national anthem. Alright. But let's take a look at some ESPN news. Let's see what has been spreading around. So I want to get to this real quick. So Dallas Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy will not return as the Cowboys head coach for 2025. For 2025. For the 2025-26 season, NFL season. This was per Todd Archer, ESPN staff writer. Frisco, Texas. Mike McCarthy will not return as the Dallas Cowboys head coach in 2025. Jerry Jones announced Monday. McCarthy's contract with the Cowboys expired last Wednesday, but the team held an exclusive negotiating window with the coach until Tuesday at midnight. Over the past week, Mike and I had the opportunity to conduct a joint review of all aspects of the past season, our players and staff, and also spent considerable time discussing the road forward for the team. These discussions were through and received an appropriate amount of time and depth to cover Jones, the Cowboys owner and general manager said in a statement. Prior to reaching prior to reaching at the point of contract negotiations, though it became mutually clear that it would be better for each of us to head in a different direction. I think Mike and wish him his wife Jessica and their family the best. They have been a wonderful part of our community here. Jones added that the Cowboys will begin the search of the team's next head coach immediately. McCarthy is expected to interview this week for the Chicago Bears head coaching job, sources told ESPN last week. The Bears had an official request for permission to speak with McCarthy denied by the Cowboys. The New Orleans Saints also are expected to interview McCarthy as well. Coming off of a disappointing 7-10 finish in 2024, Jones will look to make the ninth head coaching hire of his tenure as our owner and general manager. McCarthy had a 49-35 record in his five seasons as a coach, but he won just one playoff game while suffering devastating home losses in the wildcard round to the San Francisco 49ers in 2021 and in 2023 last season to the Green Bay Packers. Jones had McCarthy and his entire coaching staff work on the last year of their deals after posting three straight 12-5 marks and leading the team to the playoffs in three straight seasons for the first time since the 1990s. The Cowboys opened this season with a 3-2 record, but suffered five straight defeats and saw key players, including quarterback Dak Prescott with a hamstring injury, right guard Zach Martin ankle injury, a foot injury for defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence, knee injury for cornerback Trevon Diggs, and a shoulder injury for wide receiver CD Lamb in the year on injured reserve. After winning 16 straight regular season games at AT&T Stadium from 2021 to 2023, the Cowboys finished 2-7 at home in 2024 and became the first team in NFL history to trail by the least by at least 20 points in six straight home games, including the 2023 playoff loss to the Packers. Wow. All right, let's close that tab and let's get ready for kickoff of this game. The Vikings kick the football away as the Rams will start this game with the football as they will catch it on the receiving end of this kick. And here we go. The 4 seed Los Angeles Rams and 5 seed Minnesota Vikings. The final game of the NFL wildcard playoffs is underway. And that will be caught, and that will be a kneel down for the Rams. Out comes now Matthew Stafford and this Rams offense to start their first drive of the game here at the end of the playoffs, here at the 25-yard line. Rams are 10 going into this game. Rams are 10-7. Vikings are 14-3. Here we go. Stafford takes a snap, and he's looking. He throws, and that'll be a first down. Good play. Good passing play right there for a first down for the Rams to start this game for them. And that gets them into Minnesota Vikings territory already. Here we go. Stafford takes a snap, and he'll hand it off. It'll be a run play up the middle, and no gain whatsoever there. Maybe a gain of 1 there. Not that much. Second down. Yeah, 2nd and 9. So a gain of 1 yard there. 2nd and 9 now for the Rams. 14 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Here we go. Stafford. We've now been live for officially now 34 minutes. Stafford looking, throws, first down. He caught it. First down, Los Angeles. I did not expect him to catch that there. But he did. First down. 13 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here we go. Stafford takes a snap. And it's looking. He throws. And that will be caught. And that will be second down. Gain of probably about a few yards there. Oh no, it says a loss of yardage there. 2nd and 11. Second and 11. 12 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We've now been live for 35 minutes now. All right, here we go. Matthew Stafford takes a snap. Yeah. Big snap. Looking, throws. And that'll be caught, but he falls to the ground and couldn't get up before the Vikings players got to him. Third down. 3rd and 7. That was Tyler Higbee who caught that. Or Higby, however you say it. Anyways, they just broke up the huddle. They know what play they're running here. On 3rd and 7. Here we go. Matthew Stafford. Timeout Rams. For their first timeout of the game and of the first half. They have 2 more remaining here in the first half. Vikings haven't used a single timeout yet. 11 minutes and 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 3rd and 7 for the Rams still. And let's see, they're setting up the play right now. They just broke up their huddle. They know what play they're running here. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Matthew Stafford. Takes a snap. He's looking. He throws. And that will be 4th down. Just a yard short. But that will bring on the field goal unit. Or in this case, the kicking unit to attempt a field goal here. Maybe. No. 4th and 1. The Rams are going for it here. Stafford. And that'll be a false start. That'll be a false start on the Vikings. As that's a flag down. That'll be an automatic 1st-and-goal for the Rams here. Here goes Stafford. Takes a snap. He's looking. He throws. Touchdown, Rams! Rams get on the board first, 6-0 over the Vikings. Here on Monday Night Football. They strike first, and they lead 6-0. 10-22 ago in the first quarter. On comes the kicking unit to try to score the extra point. Try and make the extra point here. And the kick is good. It's 10-22 in the first quarter. And the Rams strike first here Monday Night Football. 7-0 over the 5-seed Vikings. Now it's Sam Darnold and the Vikings' turn when they come back from commercial break. All right, let's get back to ESPN here. Let's take a look at more news that have came out. I don't think there's any more news that we really need to talk about. Or that yeah. Let's see. But yeah, so tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Central Time on ESPN, Arizona Wildcats against the 25 ranked Baylor Bears, which I will not be live for, but I will be live for Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Central Time on ESPN2, the 2 ranked Iowa State Cyclones against the 9 ranked Kansas Jayhawks, and also at 7 p.m. on ESPN Plus on Wednesday, the 10 ranked Houston Cougars taking on the West Virginia Mountaineers. But yeah. Close that tab. We've now officially been going for 41 and a half minutes now. Alright, here we go. They're just now coming off a commercial break. Inside and under this roof, a perfect start for the Rams. These two teams met in week 8. Each team scored the first 2 times they had the football. Scored touchdowns. Like the announcer, like the announcers just said, perfect start for the perfect start for the Rams here. Up 7-0 over the Vikings, and now coming out is Sam Darnold and the Vikings. Sam Darnold's first career playoff game. This will be his first career drive. Sorry, first career play of his first career playoff game. Here we go. Sam Darnold takes a snap, and he hands it, and he'll run, and he is brought down. Almost no gain there. Second down. Gain of, actually a loss of 1 there. Second and 11. Second and 11 now. Here we go. Sam Darnold. Takes snap. He's looking. And he will get sacked by the Rams. He couldn't find anyone open in time, and he gets sacked. That's a sign that he's nervous. First career playoff game, he's probably got a whole lot of nerves and stuff in his body right now. And that will be a loss of more yardage there for Sam Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings here. And it's now 3rd and 21. Big loss of yardage. Loss of a ton of yards there. 3rd and 21. Now for Darnold, and the Vikings takes a snap. He's looking. He throws, and that will be a gain of, well, they'll regain some of the yards they lost, but it'll be 4th down. And already, and just like that, the Vikings will bring on their kicking unit to punt the football over back to the Los Angeles Rams. Incredible start for the Rams defense. Incredible start for the Rams defense here. After the Rams offense scoring a touchdown plus an extra point to make it 7-0, their defense goes straight 1, 2, 3, 4, and get first, second, third, fourth down against the Vikings and completely just pounds the Vikings offense plus Sam Darnold, the quarterback. All right, and they're going to commercial break. All right, let me see. All right. All right, Stafford looking, and throws, and a beautiful pass right there to Robinson, and that will be a first down Rams. First down for the Rams. Vikings defense is off to not a great start here against Matthew Stafford in this Rams offense. However, the Rams defense is off to a great start against the Vikings offense, against Sam Darnold and the Vikings offense. Here we go. 7:30 to go in the first quarter. Stafford looking, throws, and that will be good enough for a first down. Another first down there for Los Angeles. 7:20 to go in the first quarter. Still 7-0 Rams over Vikings. We've now officially been live for almost 49 and a half minutes now. All right, here we go. Rams break up their huddle. They know what play they're running here on 1st and 10 once again. Stafford takes the snap and he throws, and that will be a gain of some, second down. 2nd 6, 2nd 5, I think. No, sorry, 2nd 3. All right, 2nd 3 for the Los Angeles Rams here. 3 yards shy here of a first down, of another first down. I think it's crazy to think how the Rams already almost have 10 first downs in the game, and the Vikings still have no first downs in the entire game. Now, yes, the Vikings only had one drive. 6 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Timeout called by the Rams. Their second timeout called in this first half. They have one timeout remaining in the first half. Vikings haven't used a single timeout. They still have 3 left. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Stafford takes a snap, and he'll hand it off, and a run play up the middle, and he's still going. First down. Comes out, but the Rams recover with the football. First and 10. First and 10. But yeah. Alright. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. First and 10 for the Rams. There we go. Takes a snap. Stafford looking. Throws. That will be good. And he keeps running. And that will be second down. Second one. Just short of a first down. But flags fly on the play. There. Personal foul personal foul, unnecessary roughness on Bukes Lama, I believe his name, of the Rams, of the offense. So unnecessary roughness on the offense there. So that'll be a 5. I can't tell if they said 5 or 15-yard penalty there. I want to say 5-yard penalty there. And yeah, so a loss of yardage there for Los Angeles. Still second and 16, but man, a loss of yardage there. Must have been loss. Yeah, must have been loss of 15, I guess. Incomplete pass there. Incomplete pass by Stafford. Third and 16 now. Four minutes, 47 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here we go. Here we go. Matthew Stafford. Yeah, a long way from the first down marker. Takes a snap. He's going to throw it, and that will be fourth down. And 4th and 5. That'll bring on the kicking unit for a field goal attempt here. Mr. Joshua Carty will kick a 30-yard field goal attempt here for the Rams. Here we go. There's the snap. The kick is up. The kick is Good. 10-0 Rams over Vikings. 4:01 to go in the first quarter. 10-0. The 4 seed Rams lead the 5 seed Vikings here on Monday Night Football. Wildcard, NFL wildcard. I'll be right back, guys. They said, good job, close the door. Yeah. Alright. I'm back. Alright, here we go. 4:01 to go in the first quarter here. And the Rams will kick the football back to the Vikings for their second drive of the game. After the Rams were able to get a field goal, Vikings kneel there. They'll start at the 25-yard line. After the Rams were able to kick a field goal and make it successfully, and they now lead 10-0 here over the Vikings with 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Let's see if Sam Darnold and the Vikings can figure out their offense here on their second drive of the game, of their first playoff game this season. And that will be a run up the middle and maybe a gain of a couple there. Second down. All right, let's see if Sam Darnold can come up. 2nd and 7. Let's see if Sam Darnold can come up with a better play here for his third play of his first career playoff game. That'll be a fake handoff there. Look up the middle and throws, and that will be caught. Third down, about 3rd and 1 there. 14-yard gain there on that play. So good play there. I would go straight back to that play. 3rd and 1 for the Vikings here. Vikings have a shot to get their first down of the playoffs here. They're 1 yard shy of a first down. Darnold looking, throws, caught, first down. Good Lord, the Vikings needed that big time. If they're gonna come back this game in this game. It needs to start right now, and it needs to start by doing that stuff. They need to keep doing that stuff, getting first downs and stuff, making great passes by Sam Darnold. All right, Rams have 7 first downs. The Vikings only have 1 so far. All right, that was their first. All right, throws up the middle here, and that will be second down. The Vikings gain of about 5, 6, 7 there. Sorry, about 8 there. It's now second and 2. Second and 2 for Sam Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings here. And takes a snap. He's looking. He fires. Caught. First down. First down, and it looks like that's Justin Jefferson. Yeah, that was Justin Jefferson that caught that for a first down. For another first down for the Vikings. Their second first down of the game. And it brings them to Rams territory, brings them to field goal range with 1 minute and 15 seconds to spare here in the first quarter. First and 10 for Minnesota. And Vikings take a snap. He's looking, and he gets nowhere, and he is sacked. Kobe Turner gets it done, gets the sack done right there for the Rams. Second down, 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Sam Darnold just wasn't able to find anyone open. I don't understand. Justin Jefferson was open right there. Or just a dumb move right there by Sam Darnold. Looking, throws, and that will be third down. It was second and 17, now third down coming up for the Vikings with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Third and 10. Third down and 10, and the Vikings this will be the last play of the first quarter here. Sam Darnold. And they don't make a play out of it. End of the first quarter. They head to the second quarter, down 10-0 to the Rams here. Vikings will get the ball. Will stay with the ball for the start of the second quarter. All right. So college men's basketball scores with 3:55 to go in the game. Notre Dame is beating Boston College 64-52. 3:49 to go in the game. Texas Southern's beating Mississippi Valley State 74-47. 3:49 to go in the game. American University is beating Loyola Maryland 71-47. With 3:41 to go in the game, it's 59-55. Alcorn State over Alabama State. 29 seconds now to go in the game. It's 81-62. Wofford over Furman. Wofford's going to win that. 13:43 to go in the game. Southern leads Bethune-Cookman 49-32. East Texas A&M leads UT Rio Grande Valley with 15 minutes to go in the game at 40-32. 15:36 to go in the game. It's Nichols 50-39 over Incarnate Wood. 15:09 to go in the game. 37-36 Southeast Louisiana over Stephen F. Austin. At halftime, Norfolk State leads Morgan State. Morgan State leads Norfolk State 33-30. South Carolina State leads Maryland Eastern Shore 28-27 at halftime. North Carolina Central is tied up with Delaware State. Now North Carolina Central is taking the lead, 30-29, 150 to go in the first half. 3:33 to go in the first half, 31-30. Howard over Coppin State. Halftime now. Alabama A&M leads Jackson State 24-22. 41-25. Texas A&M Corpus Christi over Northwestern State at halftime. At halftime, New Orleans tied with Lamar 35-35. And Sam Darnold takes a snap and looking throws. And that will be fourth down, just short of a first down there. 14:45 to go here in the second quarter. They got 5 there on that play. They needed 10 there to get another first down. And they were 5 yards shy there of a first down. Right there. 4th and 2. 30-yard field goal attempt here for Will Richard, Vikings kicker. Here we go. Snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. And the Vikings get on the board for the first time in their. All right. At halftime, McNeese leads Houston Christian 39-20. At 8 p.m. on CBS Sports Network, Campbell takes on Elon. At 8:15 p.m., Florida A&M takes on Grambling. 75-68. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights beat the UCLA Bruins. Wofford beat Furman 81-62. It's official now. Maryland Terrapins beat the Minnesota Golden Golfers 77-71. And Prairie View A&M took down Arkansas Pine Bluff by a final score of 75-64. Yeah. Oh, that was what I was wanting to talk about just now. Um, so not today, not tonight, but next Monday. Hold on, let me pull up ESPN here. So not tonight, but tomorrow, but not tonight, but next Monday night at. Let me see. Here we go. Next Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on ESPN, the championship game is the title game, national championship game for the college football playoffs. You got the you got the 7 seed Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the 8 seed Ohio State Buckeyes. Ohio State is, of course, the favorites to win this game. 55.3% over 44.7% is what Notre Dame is. It's going to be a good game, though. Notre Dame is 14-1. Ohio State's 13-2. They're very close in record-wise. It's going to be a really good game here between these two clubs, between these two football programs. And, yeah, I'm excited, man. Atlanta, Georgia. It will be played in Atlanta, Georgia at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which is the home of the Atlanta Falcons. Home of the Atlanta Falcons. And I am proud to announce that it is official. I will indeed be live. Yes, that is right. I will be live at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on next Monday night for this game between Notre Dame and Ohio State. I'm really excited for that game. It's going to be a ton. I know for a fact it's going to be a ton, and I mean a ton of fun. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Out comes Matthew Stafford and the Rams again for their for their third drive of this game. of their first playoff game of the season. Oh! Ball came out of Stafford, and the Vikings recovered and returned it for a touchdown. 10-9. And now they have a chance to get an extra point to tie this game up 10-10. What just happened? So the ball came out of Stafford's hand, and the Vikings were able to recover with the football, and they were able to return it to the end zone for a touchdown. And now it's 10-9, and now they have a chance to get a field goal here to make it 10-10, a 10-10 ball game. Here. It might be a touchdown for now. Might be a touchdown for now. We'll see. Okay, they overturned it. Is a incomplete. They overruled it to an incomplete pass. 4 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the second. 14 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the second quarter. Still 10-3 Rams over Vikings. If the Vikings somehow are able to do it again, and they actually do get the ball out of Stafford's hand and return it for a touchdown again, that would be a miracle. Right after they just got it taken away from them. I doubt it will happen, but that would be amazing. And that would be incredible if it did happen. Here we go. Matthew Stafford. He knows not to make the mistake again, for sure. Or he'll at least try to. Here we go. Takes a snap. He's looking. He throws and overthrows it. That'll be third down. O'Connell, the Vikings head coach, is still absolutely ticked off with the refs after taking away that fumble return for a touchdown for the Vikings. That's an incomplete pass for the Rams, and the Rams will bring on the kicking team to punt the football away back to the Vikings. So either way works out because the Vikings get the football here. Well, assuming they were in field goal range. Yeah, no, they weren't. All right, so the Rams will kick it away. Rams punter Ethan Evans will kick it away here, back to the Vikings, and he drops it. Bumps it straight out of bounds. Here we go. Vikings down 7. They have the football here. After they come back from commercial break, they'll start the drive. We've now officially been live for an hour and 15 minutes. Here we go. So this article is interesting. This article is about 7 free agents who are better than you think. This is per MLB.com. It says, as we near the midpoint of January, 10 of this offseason's top 25 free agents, as ranked by MLB.com senior national reporter Mark Feinsand, are still available. Wilkie Sasaki, Alex Bregman, Anthony Santander, Pete Alonso, Jack Flaherty, Tanner Scott, Ha-Seong Kim, Carlos Estevez, Max Scherzer, and Jurickson Profar. It says, but for teams that continue to search for roster upgrades, the options go much deeper than that. Some less heralded free agents will almost certainly make big contributions in 2025. To help evaluate the talents remaining on the market beyond the biggest names, we asked 7 MLB.com writers to each pick one unsigned free agent who didn't make the list above and explain why that player could perform better than you might think for their next team. All right, first is outfielder Austin Hayes. All right, we'll get back to that. First down, a run up the middle. First down, Vikings. Oh, that might have been a pass, but I don't know. Either way, first down, Vikings. No, that was a run up the middle. All right. It says it's easy to overlook Hayes given how his 2024 season ended. Acquired ahead of the trade deadline by the Phillies, Hayes was expected to step into an everyday role for a Philadelphia team that was poised to make a deep postseason run as the National League's top seed. All right. Darnold takes a snap, and that'll be a handoff, a run up the middle, and that'll be second down. Instead, he sustained a strained left hamstring in just his 10th game with the Phils. Hayes spent 2 weeks on the injured list before returning to the lineup, only to be sidelined less than 2 weeks later with a kidney infection that put him on the shelf for the majority of September. And despite returning late in the season, he never regained his timing with his bat. All right, Darnold takes a snap, fake handoff, and that will be a sack. A sack for the Rams. Loss of yardage there for the Vikings and Sam Darnold. It's third down. Rams have 3 sacks already. Vikings have 0. That will be a loss of yardage there for Sam Darnold in Minnesota. And that will be, instead of possibly another first down, 1st and 10, it will now be 3rd and 15 for Sam Darnold and the Vikings here. 3rd and 15, 15-yard try for first down. He takes a snap here, looking. He's throwing, and that will be incomplete. That will be 4th down, and that will bring on the Vikings kicker once again for the announcers just said that. The announcer just said that. Donald is making good passes. That was his first incompletion incomplete pass of the entire game so far. He's making good passes. It's just the sacks are what are killing these drives for the Vikings, right? It's not that Sam Darnold's having a bad game. No, he's passing the ball really well. It's just it's just sacks that it's just the offense. It's just the sacks that are killing these offensive drives for Minnesota right now, and that's mainly because the O line just can't seem to right now guard the defense of the Rams right now um, to protect Sam Darnold, which they need to figure that out. Whether that's coming up in the next drive or whether that's in the locker room going into the second half, going into the start of the second half. They need to figure something out as far as how to stop this Rams defense into getting to the quarterback, Sam Darnold, and just constantly sacking him after sack after sack after sack. Anyways, 1st and 10 for the. Oh, okay. So he kicked it, and then he got knocked down. So that was a penalty on the Rams. So the Vikings get the ball back. It's 2nd and 8. They need to figure something out here, though. If they want to come back now, gotta figure something out, and that will not do it. Justin Jefferson is knocked down, throw down there, and this Rams defense and offense, this entire Rams team is right now just absolutely taking care of the Minnesota Vikings right now. Alright, so I'm not going to read this entire thing. I'm just going to go ahead and say who the five are. So we got Austin Hayes, JD Martinez, Nick Pavetta, Jesse Winker, and Alex Verdugo. Oh, Alex Verdugo. Donald looking. And it's picked! He's picked! Interception Rams. 10 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the game. Sorry, 10 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And Sam Darnold has been intercepted by the Los Angeles Rams when they come back from commercial break, 10-14. When they come back from commercial break, 10-14 to go in the second quarter. Still 10-3 Rams over Vikings, and the Rams will take over with the football again. We got Randall Grichuk, Jorge Polanco, and yeah, that's it. All right, close that tab, and yeah.
great whenever you need them. Everyday favorites and unbeatable prices. We made good and gather for you. Only at Target. Ooh, I became president. I asked about the secrets. Aliens who killed JFK. Asian colonists. I want to tell you the truth. What are you telling me? Go back to that last interception. Here's Justin Jefferson right here. Camp Curl is going to rotate down and double on Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, Sam. Once again, like I said, like the announcer said already, it's not Sam Darnold. Now, it was his fault that he got intercepted there, but at the same time, this entire game of why they're losing right now is not his fault. It's the offensive line, because if you think about it, and he's still going, and that will be a first down Rams. First down for the Rams, but flag is down. Holding on the Rams. Move them. He will move them back 10 yards. He will move them back 10 yards. Still first down. First and 20. 9:50 to go here in the second quarter. But yeah, no, it's not all Sam Darnold's fault. If anything, it's the... Oh, Nene says, let's go Rams. Shout out to Nene in the chat. But yeah, it's not... In the end, it's not all Sam Darnold's fault. It's the O-line. Just because Darnold is making good passes, it's... Again, the sacks are what are killing these offensive drives for the Vikings right now. And that means the offensive line needs to somehow, in some way, shape, or form, needs to somehow work it out where they need to get better as far as guarding the Rams' defensive line. Whether that's improving in the next drive, or working on, or talking about in the locker room and doing it in the second half, whatever. They need to get better at that if they're going to have any shot at winning this game. But plus, also, the offense just needs to get a whole lot better. As far as running the football and getting first downs and stuff. All right, here we go. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter here. 10-3 Rams over Vikings. Stafford throws, and that will be second down. No, sorry, fourth down. Fourth down. It was 3rd and 15. It's now 4th and 10. A gain of 5 there. Not enough, though, for a first down there. Nice job by the Vikings defense to not let them get into field goal range. And that'll bring on Ethan Evans, the punter for the Rams. And that kick was nearly blocked right there by the Vikings. All right, 1st and 10 for the Vikings with 8:24 to go in the second quarter. Still 10-3 Rams. Up by 7 over the Vikings. All right.
Ask your doctor about preventive or everyday fitness. It's time to paint that old boat. Don't be.
Alright,
You know, Verizon, they'll pay off your phone and you get iPhone 16 with Apple Intelligence.
let's see if there are any new NASCAR news here.
That's
Any
up to 16
NASCAR
only on Verizon.
news that are updated and stuff.
A long to-do list. You're starting to run a little short on groceries. Thankfully, you have DoorDash.
Mike Wallace is not approved for Daytona 500 bid
Treat yourself though.
by staff report NASCAR.com.
Order all your groceries with DoorDash.
It says NASCAR competition officials confirmed Monday that driver Mike Wallace is not approved for his previously announced attempt to qualify for this year's Daytona 500. MBM Motorsports has announced January 2nd that the 65-year-old Wallace will drive the team's number 66 Ford in its bid for the Great American Race, February 16th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 1:30 p.m. Central Time. Fox, MRN Radio, SiriusXM NASCAR Radio. For each driver approval request, NASCAR considers recent racing activity and performance as primary factors for consideration. And that's second down for the Vikings. Wallace's most recent NASCAR Cup Series start in the Daytona 500 was in 2015 when he drove a Jay Robinson-owned entry to a 36th place finish. He last competed in a National Series event in 2020 when he drove 3 races for JD Motorsports in the Xfinity Series. Here we go. Sam Darnold, 2nd and 9 here, takes a snap. And it'll be a running play up the middle as he hands it off, and that will be a gain of quite a few yards there. Third down. Because Wallace has not raced on an intermediate or larger racetrack since 2015, at this time is not approved to race at the NASCAR Cup Series level. Hey, there's Cam Akers, who was traded from the Texans. He's there with the Vikings right now. For the Vikings offense, and that'll be a first down Vikings. Good pass there by Sam Darnold. Like I said, Sam Darnold's making some great passes. It's just sacks that are killing the drive. So far, they haven't had a sack in this drive, I don't think. So that's good. But yeah, Wallace has 3 career victories at Daytona International Speedway in 3 different series. He prevailed in an ARCA Menard Series race at the World Center of Racing in 1994. Here we go, Sam Darnold. Pass, hands it off, and that'll be a first down. He's still going. And first down and then some. And speaking of Cam Akers, right there. Cam Akers. Then added wins there but yeah, so he prevailed in an ARCA Menard Series. Oh, Donald takes a snap, looking, throws, and that will be caught, but that will be second down. Ball came out. Rams get it. Rams have it.
See Josh Oliver saying to Kevin O'Connell, my knee was down, and it sure looked like it was close. Knee down, then the ball comes out. It's a turnover, so they'll look at it. We have a timeout.
We have a timeout.
Down there, we'll get the call when we come back.
They'll get the call when they come back from commercial break. They're looking at it right now to see if his knee came down first before the football came out of his hands. If so, then it's an incomplete pass. But if the ball came out of his hands before his knee hit the ground, then it's a fumble and it's Rams football again. But yeah, it says he prevailed in an ARCA Menard Series race at the World Center of Racing in 1994, then added wins there in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series in 2000 and in the Xfinity Series in 2004. 2004. Yeah. Ha, so this is funny. So the 2025 Daytona 500 is sold out. Kind of to be expected. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so this was per Mike Oman. Or no, sorry, this was per track release, NASCAR.com. Daytona Beach, Florida. January 13, 2025, that was today. Daytona International Speedway announced today that the 67th running of the Daytona 500 is officially sold out, with fans expected to pack the historic racing venue once again for NASCAR's 2025 season opener. Along with the sellout announcement, the World Center of Racing has also released the date of next year's Daytona 500, which will take place on Sunday, February 15th of 2026. Year after year, the Great American Race reigns as one of the most anticipated events in the motorsports world. And starting today, fans can sign up for exclusive pre-sale access for infield camping and tickets to next year's event to ensure they secure their seats in advance. Quote, the Daytona 500 continues. Oh, we'll get back to that. Sam Darnold takes a snap and hands it off. Akers lost the yardage there. They're down. So they overruled. So they overturned the call. It is not a fumble. It was an incomplete pass. But now it's third down. His Cam Akers just lost yardage there. Lost yardage there. 3rd and 7. Maybe not. I have no idea. Either way, 3rd and 7. 4:50 to go in the game in the second quarter here. Rams still lead the Vikings by 7, 10-3. Balls out. Rams recover, and he keeps going. Rams touchdown! Returns for the touchdown. 16-3 Rams over Vikings. 4:35 to go here in the second quarter. Rams just do not stop here against the Vikings, a team that looks so dominant during the regular season is absolutely right now getting absolutely pummeled right now here in the first half of their first playoff game of the season. Anyways, so they say, quote, the Daytona 500 continues to be a spectacle, elite racing and entertainment. In the field goal is good, so it's 17-3 Rams over Vikings with 4:35 to go in the second quarter. And Vikings will get the football back once they come back from commercial break here.
cannot sit back there in the pocket and hold on to the football. You have to get it out, especially in playoff football. Joe, you heard me say this a lot. Jimmy Johnson would always say the big game. It's not who makes the most big plays, it's who makes the fewest bad plays. And that's a great example of it right there. You just have to live to fight another day. Rams defense this young defense, the drafting has been off the charts.
This young Rams defense, the drafting by far has been off the charts of drafting this entire young defense for the Rams, and it has clearly worked out in their favor to start this game, as they just got an interception that was returned for a touchdown. For a touchdown to make it 7 plus an extra point to make it 17-3. Rams over Vikings. Sam Darnold Vikings back out with the football on offense here, trying to do something. It's first and 10, run up the mill, and nothing there. Maybe a gain of a couple. Second down. It says, quote, "The Daytona 500 continues to be a spectate of elite racing and entertainment, and the consecutive sellouts just prove this event is one of a kind," said Frank Keller, president of Daytona International Speedway. "You can quite literally feel the atmosphere from the moment Speedway begins. The crowd is buzzing with excitement, and every team from the driver to the crew chief is eager to get this season started." All right, Darnold takes a snap. He's looking. He won't get open with anybody, and he is sacked for another time in this game. He is sacked. As now 5 sacks in this game for the Rams, still 0 sacks in the game for the Vikings. And that's third down for Minnesota coming up here on third down. It all comes to a head when that green flag drops on Sunday, February 16th, and I can't wait to see what this year's Daytona 500 has in store for us. And that's a throw, and that will be caught by Justin Jefferson for a first down, Vikings. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. I'm going to close this tab. I'm all done reading this article. I mean, it wasn't done, but yeah. Nina says, "Who do you predict to win?" I predict the Rams. I'm going to go ahead, or, well, so here's the thing. So I did a bracket challenge on that ESPN was doing, because ESPN always does a bracket challenge for MLB football and stuff whenever the playoff bracket comes out. So I did a playoff bracket, and I actually have the Vikings win this, mainly because I did not realize the Vikings were going to stink this badly to start the game. But I'm now changing my prediction. I'm saying Rams now, honestly. I'm going to say Rams. I'm going to say Rams by 32-14. Yeah, 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Down 17. Vikings down 17-3 to the Rams here. 2 minutes to spare here in the first half. Chat, I want y'all to type in the chat what's y'all's score prediction here for this game between the Rams and Vikings. My score prediction is 32-14 Rams over Vikings here, just because the Vikings are clearly playing poorly here to start the game. I want to know what's y'all's prediction for this game, or what's y'all's score prediction for this game. And don't forget, I'll be live. So, again, like I normally do for football games, my plan is after these 2 minutes are done, it'll be halftime. I will take a break for halftime. I'll go downstairs, fix fix me something to eat. I'll eat, and once I'm done eating, I'll come back. I'll come back up and eat. But once I'm done eating, I will go back live for the second half. And once again, chances are the second half will start before I'm done eating. But I will wait for good reasons. I will wait to start the live stream again until I'm done eating. Um, for good purposes. Yeah. Either way, man, the Vikings have got to make a change here. As for whether it's on offense, on defense, what, or on both, really on both. They need to make a change on both. Uh, going into the second half. Nini says 28-10 Rams. Okay. Mom says driving. Oh, okay. Mom, you can finish with driving. Once you're done driving, you can make your prediction. Here we go. Sam Darnold and the Vikings. 157 to spare here in this game. Sorry, here in the second quarter. Takes a snap, throws, and that will be fourth down. Not enough for a field goal attempt. And Vikings stay out there. 4th and 2. It's 4th and 2, and the Vikings are staying out there. This is a big play. First down or bust here for the Vikings. Darnold looking, and he will get sacked. Sam Darnold gets sacked, and the Rams will take over in good field position to start the drive. 127 to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Rams in field goal territory. Daddy, if you're still in the chat, I want you to type in the chat your score prediction for this Rams Vikings playoff wildcard playoff game. Sam Darnold, like I said, man, the sacks are just killing these drives for the Vikings right now. The Vikings have got to make a change on defense as far as not allowing the defensive line for the Rams to get Sam Darnold so easily. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes it's exactly like the Texans defense. Actually, it's a lot like it. Texans defense is kind of basically the same way, pretty much. 1 minute to go. 1 minute and 5 seconds. Sorry, 1 minute, 8 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 17-3 still Rams over Vikings. And one of the Vikings players is down with an injury right now. Looks like they'll take an injury. Oh no, that's the Rams. So they will charge Minnesota with their first timeout of the half. They have 2 timeouts remaining here in the half. 1:08 to go here in the second quarter. No, that was a Rams player that was hurt. Never mind. Might have been a Vikings player too. I have no idea. But yeah, 2nd and 1 for the Rams here. Mom says red light. Wow. If you're able to, while that red light's going, you can quickly type in the chat. But if you can't, if the red light's too fast, then I would just wait until you get to your destination to type in the chat. A minute and 8 to go in the second. Oh, wait, yeah. So tonight, the Rams already have 6 sacks in the game tonight. Vikings still have none. First down here at the 25-yard line for the Rams. Under 1 minute to play here in the first half. First and 10 for Los Angeles. And that's another thing. The Rams, not Rams, that's Stafford takes a snap and throws and incomplete. Second down. Second and 10. That's another thing the Vikings need to work on going into the second half is defense. They need to work on defense. They need to work on defense as far as breaking through the offensive line of the Rams and start getting some sacks against Matthew Stafford, the Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford. All right, he takes a snap here and he passes. It's complete, and it's good. First down. Another first down for the Rams. Hold on, guys. My dog's trying to get in. Touchdown Rams. Mom predicts 38-16 Rams. Touchdown Rams. It is now a 23-3 ball game. Rams over Vikings with 15 seconds to spare here in the third quarter. Hi, Bella. Wait, hold on. Hey, Bella. Hey, Kayla. Oh, I forgot to hit send. Oh. Eh.
Vikings about to get the ball back. We welcome you back inside our broadcast booth. Joe Buck with the Hall of Famer, Troy Aikman. I mean, this we talked about the Rams, but this first half for Minnesota has just been terrible. Really, any way you look at it. Yeah, on both sides of the ball, really. I mean, offense hasn't done their part.
I mean, yeah, Joe. Both announcers just said. By the way, it's now 24-3 after the extra point. Rams will kick their way back to the Vikings after their touchdown and extra point here. 15 seconds to spare in the second quarter and the first half. But I mean, yeah, both announcers talked about it just now. The drought. The Vikings have had just had a terrible first half. They need to do something going into the second half, going into the locker room, and going into the second half. They need to talk about something, go through something, or they need to improve something going into the second half. That's gonna do it. But yeah, Vikings need to improve for the second half if they're gonna have any shot at coming back and winning this game and playing in Philadelphia next weekend. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go downstairs, pick something to eat, and eat dinner, and I will see y'all for the second half. once I'm done eating. All right, once I'm done eating, I will see y'all there for the second half. So, peace out, guys.